Yo, what's up? What it do, what it is, and what it ain't. This your brother Jay International, tapping back in once again. I hope everybody's doing well. And if you can like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel so I can get out, more content to you guys. So I have a question to the dating coaches. And that question is, why can't some of them just keep it 100? Why can't some of them just keep it real? And it's a rhetorical question because I know the answer. The answer is that some of them, I'm not saying all of them, but some of them, and they know who they are, can't keep it real because it would hurt their profit margin. Point blank period. It will hurt their profit margin. And why would it hurt their profit margin? Because if they were to tell their customer base, which largely consists of men who are having or have had a difficult time obtaining women, getting what they want from women, whatever the case, they're not very successful in the department of women. Whether they're settling for women they don't want, whether they're not able to get the women that they want, whether they're not able to get the type of relationships from women that they want, whatever the case is, their customer base consists largely of these guys. Their customer base does not consist of guys who are successful with women. Because why do they need a dating coach if they are successful with women? Now, my thing is, they can't keep it real with these guys because that would hurt their profit margin. And what do I mean by keeping it real? What I mean is to be able to tell these guys, okay, that based on how you look, the type of women that you will be able to attract is going to be limited. If you are not a very handsome or attractive guy, you cannot expect to be getting the 9s and the 10s and even the 8s if you are not on their level look-wise. But you see, the dating coaches cannot tell you that. They have to give you this false sense of hope, and this, like as I said, this is not all. Some of them keep it 100. Some of them keep it real, but some of them, they have to tell you this to give these guys their main customer base, because this is their main customer base, is guys that have difficulties getting women because are difficulties that they're not successful with the women that they want. And this is the thing, right? These guys can actually get women, right? Because there is somebody for everyone. I don't care what you say. I have a good partner, right? A few good partners that they are happy and content because they sought their level. They sought their level, and they found someone that was on their level, and they got with them. They don't need a dating coach. because they dealt with reality. But a lot of these guys, right, they're not dealing in reality. And so the dating coaches, they feed off of that. They feed off of that by telling these guys, oh, looks don't matter. All you need is game, and game will get you in there, and game this and game that. Bro, I don't care how slick or tight your mouthpiece is. If a woman does not find you physically appealing or to meet her physical threshold, you're not getting with that woman unless, some type of dramatic circumstance happens, But in general, right? If that woman that you are interested in, that 9 or 10, if you don't stand up to her physical requirements, her physical standard, you can have the slickest mouthpiece. If you're a 5'5" dude, 5'6" dude, and she's like 5'11" or 5'8", and she likes guys that are 6'2" and up, I don't care how slick your mouthpiece is. You're not pulling this woman. Okay? If you have money, she may use you for your money. Okay? But to think that all of a sudden, because you had this slick ass mouthpiece, that you didn't sign up for one of these dating coaches programs, that now you're just gonna be able to get this woman, because you didn't sign up for that course, and read their books. Now this woman is automatically just gonna drop her jaws and be just so sexually attracted to you, and that's not the case. That is not the case. But they cannot tell you that. They cannot tell you that because that would hurt their profit margin, right? That would hurt their profit margin. Now, suppose that these dating coaches, as some of them are, just kept it real, right? And said, hey, you know what I'm saying? Based on, assessment that they do of you, because they should do an assessment with their clients, with the people that are paying them money to, sign up for these courses, right? They should do an honest assessment and say, based on, the assessment, this is what you can attract. This is your level. Based on the assessment, this is your level. This is what you can attract. If they were to do that, that would be a lot better. And then based on, say, okay, this is what you attract. So let's say, okay, the guy was going off after 10s and 9s and whatnot, right? But after the assessment, the dating coach determines like, hey, okay, based on how you look, this is what you qualify for. You may be able to get 9s and 10s here and there because anything is possible. Nothing is absolute. But in general, this is what you should be going for. And I'm going to give you the game on how to be successful with these women, right? That is a more honest approach, but they can't do that. You know what I mean? Because partly it's the guy, and it is the guy's fault. It is the guy's fault as well. So you can't just, I can't totally just blame the dating coaches altogether, because it is the guy's fault as well for not accepting reality and not accepting where they stand in life, and that's why I give props to, guys like Kevin Samuels, because he deals with reality with both men and women. He tells both men and women, hey, this is what you qualify for. You don't qualify for that, right? And that's why a lot of people respect him, because he's able to keep it real. Even though the truth may hurt, it is what it is. But as I said, these dating coaches, they can't do that. Some of them, as I have to keep saying, some of them, they can't do that because they know that their profit margin is dependent on feeding off these guys that don't want to accept the reality of the situation. And in addition to that, like, just it'll actually help them, right, by just being real. You see, you gotta understand, when you look at guys like Kevin Samuels, and and they wonder, like, okay, damn, how is this guy? How did he get so viral? Because he kept it real with these females. Of course, you got people like Derek Jackson that are feeding these females fantasies, but that blew up on that end of the spectrum. But Kevin Samuels blew up by keeping it real and hitting these females and dudes with the honest, cold-hearted truth. And that is, know your level, And so with that being said, this is your brother, Jay International, tapping back in. Once again, make sure that you like and share the video and subscribe to my channel. But by sharing it, these dating coaches that are doing that shit can see it. So with that being said, I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.